Hello and welcome to the Middle School Bookmarker Super Quick Read Aloud Show. This episode we are covering the book Allie Cross by James Patterson. And here we have a passage preview from Chapter 1. It had been 3 days since my friend disappeared, and I was starting to think the worst might have happened. The last time I'd seen him was Friday, December 21st, just after 3:30 p.m. That was on the sidewalk in front of Washington Latin Middle School, where Gabe and I were in the same class. We'd just gotten out for winter break, and as far as I was concerned, I knew exactly how we were going to kick it off. "So I'll see you tonight at 7, I'd said. The plan was to get online with our usual crew and start a marathon session of Outpost, our favorite game. "Just try and stop me," Gabe had joked. That was it. Then he turned east on East Street and started walking home. I'd turned west and done the same. I didn't even think about it. Why would I? Whoever thinks, maybe that's the last time I'll ever see my friend. But Gabe never did make it home that day. He wasn't picking up his phone, and he hadn't answered any of the 500,000 texts I'd sent him either. Now it was Christmas Eve, 3 days had gone by, and it was like Gabe had just disappeared. Except, see, that's the thing. People don't just disappear. There's always an explanation. That's what my dad says, and he should know. His name is Alex Cross. He's a homicide detective with the Washington, D.C. police, and I'll tell you this much, I hope I can be half the detective that he is someday. In the meantime, I couldn't stop thinking about Gabe. Couldn't stop wondering what had happened to him. Couldn't stop a whole lot of really bad thoughts from passing through my brain, like one scary movie after another. And that's it for our passage preview. Let's take a look at what Common Sense Media has to say about the book. They rank it as a 4 out of 5 stars, and they say it's appropriate for ages 10 plus. They describe it as an exciting first case for a detective's middle school son. Now let's take a look at what Amazon has to say. Based on 3,200 plus reviews, it has a 4.5 out of 5 stars, so a lot of people really like the book. I'm going to read the back of the book summary in a second, but first, really quick, if you're a teacher or a librarian, here's some common core connections that you could connect to a read aloud like this. And here is our back of the book summary. Allie Cross has always looked up to his father, former detective and FBI agent Alex Cross. While solving some of the nation's most challenging crimes, his father always kept his head and did the right thing. Can Allie have the same strength and resolve? When Allie's best friend Gabe is reported missing, Allie is desperate to find him. At the same time, a string of burglaries targets his neighborhood, and even his own house. While his father is on trial for a crime he didn't commit, it's up to Allie to search for clues and find his friend. But being a kid sleuth isn't easy, especially when your father warns you not to get involved. And Allie soon learns that clues aren't always what they seem. Will his detective work lead to a break in Gabe's case, or cause even more trouble for the Cross family? Allie Cross by James Patterson is a mystery story. There's also going to be some adventurous moments. It is 320 pages long, and the audiobook is 4.5 hours. All right, let's wrap this baby up. Moment of truth, is this book for you? First thing you want to ask yourself is, are you interested in the plot and the characters? Do you want to know more about them? Secondly, can you comfortably read this book by yourself? It might be helpful for you to go back to the passage preview to actually see the text. And finally, some curiosity fuel for you. What important details related to Gabe's disappearance were revealed during the passage preview? And finally, what kinds of events do you expect from mystery stories? Okay guys, thanks so much for checking out this book with me. Be sure to hit like, subscribe, and whatever other stuff YouTube throws down there. And also check out some of the other stuff we have on the Middle School Bookmarkers YouTube channel. We'll see you later.